Jill.
I thought I was asleep. When did you get home?
About 20 minutes ago. Look, do you want me to raise this up a little for you?
Uh-huh.
I stopped by Ryan's to drop off my stuff, and everybody was in the middle of a party for Faith and Pat.
I know.
I'm surprised your keeper allowed the good news to filter through.
Well, he did let me see Faith yesterday. And I did get all your messages.
And the most important of which was I love you. You're all right. The baby's all right. And we're finally through with this trouble, Jill.
So, tell me, did the divorce really go as quickly as you thought?
The two lawyers were ready for me. I mean, we were on the court calendar by 9 a.m. Everything was in order, and voila. This is my copy of the decree.
Feel your nose?
Yeah. Tell me about the baby.
Oh, well, you talked to Seneca, didn't you?
Now, look, Faith says that if we are extremely careful, Dr. Wolf expects you to go to term. And that the isolation, the rest, the sedation really turned the trick.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Although I didn't see any drastic changes. I really spent most of my time lying here and thinking about you.
You know, as much as I've resented Seneca for his interference, his interest in you, and his attitude in general, I really have to be grateful to him.
Frank?
No, you see, he was the one who insisted on the isolation and the rest, and he was right. And in a way, he gave our baby back to us.
No.
Oh, I know. I can sit here and be mellow about it because I didn't have to stay here in bed and take orders from him. But I gotta tell you, I haven't been as happy and as at peace with myself in months. And I guess a little of it is spilling over on Seneca.
Oh, dear God.
Chill. It's over now. It's all right. We have each other. We have the baby. And for the first time in our lives, there's nothing to keep us apart.
But there is.
Their tragic losses.
No!
This week, don't miss their unbelievable reunions.
I told you I'd never leave you.
Zach is back for Kendall, and can Dixie's return save JR?
I don't need your help! You're my son.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC, and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Jason, look out!
Happening now on General Hospital.
I think I know what's causing Jason's seizures. Do you remember Jason's original accident?
Why are you?
The first accident made him a ruthless killer.
Jason!
No one knows what will happen this time.
Wait, wake up a different person?
Who will Jason be?
Say something.
General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Well, I always worry about what's in the food that I put on my children's plate.
That's why we use all white meat breading that is whole grain with omega-3 and no preservatives.
It's my goal to make the highest quality, best tasting nugget on the market. I want consumers to go, dang, that's a good nugget.
At eHarmony, we take the world and narrow it down for you to those singles with whom you share powerful compatibility. That helps you be more selective and more in control of the possibilities. Visit eHarmony today and review your compatible matches free.
You do look good. Well, if you insist.
How can I say no to you?
You know my weakness. Real good.
You're so sweet.
You're so salty. Irresistible.
Giving in to snacks? There's a better way to satisfy your cravings twice a day with Special K. Enjoy something sweet and something salty and still stay on track. So go ahead and embrace snacking with Special K.
Anyone can say their hair color is less damaging. Natural Instincts can prove it, and they did. It's the only hair color that's clinically proven to be less damaging. For a healthy look, look no further than Natural Instincts. It's all good.
I've been waiting for a snack like you to come into my life.
Lean Cuisine has snacks, like creamy, cheesy spinach artichoke dip with warm pita. New from Lean Cuisine.
Glade plug-ins refills fit more holders. So you're free to fill your home with the Glade fragrance you love. Get the refills that fit Glade and Airwick holders. Glade plug-in scented oils. Release the magic.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Nursery, the girl I call my own. She'll wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there. Instead of flitting, I'll be sitting.
Petty, please, don't do this to me, okay? Just talk to me for a few minutes, okay?
Okay, we're talking right now. Now quick, say whatever it is you have to say. I want to get these beers over to Faith.
I hate it when you act like that. Look, I think very serious, and I have to discuss it with you, please. Just give Faith the beer and then come in the kitchen and talk to me. Would you do that?
No, not now.
I married one like that.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky I'll tell you about it.
Sorry I took so long.
Oh, that's okay. Alex was keeping me company.
I know. I think love is very nice.
Come on, let's dance.
Sure.
What do you say, honey? Want to give it a whirl?
No, thank you.
Delia, you might as well relax and enjoy yourself. You got a lot to celebrate yourself. You know that. The divorce is final. You got Johnny, you got the Ryans, you got little John. I'm telling you, things are looking up.
Oh, come on, Bobby. I'm pregnant.
Honey, you can handle that, too.
Not alone and not the way that you want me to. I need the father of my baby.
If you're going to sit and look at Pat like that, you might as well go upstairs. This is his party and it's Faith's party. Just stay out of the way.
Maybe I'm glad we know.
Hey, Mary.
Mary, how are you?
Oh.
Did you see him?
Yeah, he won't come back, and he won't let me stay at the apartment.
How's he doing? I mean, physically.
No, not too bad, but emotionally. Look, I'm really exhausted. Will you tell Pat and Faith I can't quite manage a party tonight?
Yeah, sure, they'll understand.
Good night,
Mary, look, are you going upstairs? Could you just look in after little John? I've been down here since the party started, okay? Look, I've had a lot of things to do. I'll be up in a little while. Okay?
I'll check on him, babe.
Listen, Kevin, I gotta go up and see Mary a second. Would you just keep the thing going, keep everybody happy if you can do that?
Right, John. Look, they're all very happy. They're having a grand time. No need of supervision. Go on.
Pat, let me try that. Okay? All right.
This isn't anything. I have to talk to to you.
It couldn't be this
No,
urgent.
it is. It's very urgent, and I'm not going to tell you out here, okay? Now, if you won't listen to me, I'll keep up after you until you will.
Okay, let's have it.
I'm terribly upset.
Is this what's so urgent?
I just want you to try to understand, okay?
I'll do it.
No, wait a minute, Pat. Pat, don't go in there, okay? I'm afraid to tell you, and I'm afraid that you're going to be angry with me. I'm sorry. Please, don't be mad, but we're both in trouble.
You okay?
Well, I'm in better shape than Jack is, I can tell you that.
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Just on general principles and also for anything I may have done to drive him away.
I know, Dad.
Look, I have to tell you, before your mother went to Pittsburgh, she called Sister Mary Joel and asked her to come over here and have a few words with Jack, which the good sister did, to no avail.
She knows he's talking about annulment.
Yeah, she does.
I'll call her in the morning. I think maybe I did the wrong thing tonight.
With Jack?
Yeah. You know, when we were first going around together, I was so struck by his aloneness. By the fact that he'd never been married, lived alone. He had no lines out to anybody. And I'd heard about Sister Mary Joel. I didn't know Jumbo yet. He talked about his editor every now and then, Alex, and a couple of guys from the paper. But those were the sum total of relationships in his lifetime. He tried to explain that he needed his space. Living room, he called it. And after a while, I began to understand that the space protected him from ever having to share or trust or let anyone love him because he was so afraid he couldn't and they wouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I set out to get through all that, and I did. And he began little by little to give his space up. But then the accident and then the baby forced him to deal with more love and more people and more physical closeness than he could handle. And he went downtown looking for his space, trying to find some of that living room he'd lost. And what did I do? I went right after him and offered him more of what he was trying to get away from.
Well, he's lucky anyone cares.
Come on, Doc.
No. I mean it. In my more generous moments, which fortunately don't happen to come over me very often, I even find myself working up a little sympathy for Jack Finelli. Because he doesn't have anyone. It's his own doing, but it's sad just the same. The luckiest thing that ever happened to that man was when you decided to give him your love, which wasn't so very great for you. But of course, that's my own opinion. I'm just your father, and I'm entitled. I do know this, though, sweetheart. If you decide to give up on Jack Finelli, he can just stay down in that living space of his and croak for all anybody else is going to care.
That's probably true. And I don't want to give up. It's just that it's so hard to keep trying.
Well, look, sweetheart, there's no law that says you have to do anything more tonight. Could you just try and maybe get some sleep and see how things look tomorrow?
I could. Now, I'd much rather like you than be mad at you.
I feel exactly the same way.
This week,
this is my life. Nobody's gonna take it away from me.
His family learns the truth.
This man is not our father. He's our father's twin brother.
Now the real Todd Manning
I lost 8 years with my kids because of him.
wants justice.
I'm gonna kill him.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
look great. Benadryl helped me lose 50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds. Lose weight and look great with Benadryl.
Your hands are only as clean as the towel used to dry them. Use the hand towel analyzer at Kleenex.com and find out what could be on your cloth hand towel. Upgrade to Kleenex hand towels for a clean, fresh towel every time.
Okay, guys, what sounds good for dinner tonight?
I don't know, something.
Something.
Mexican.
Thinking Mexican tonight? Hamburger Helper has 5 festive flavors like crunchy taco. Hamburger Helper, 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 happy family.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner?
I was just thinking about that. Italian.
Thinking Italian tonight? Hamburger Helper has 6 delicious flavors like lasagna. Hamburger Helper, 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 happy family.
Join us.
Join us?
Join us, join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu. For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own.
Join The Chew. Weekdays. Coming Monday, September 26th. Only on ABC.
I don't want to do this.
Am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
No. I have to explain, but before I do, I want you to know something. I love you.
You don't have to tell me that.
Before I knew you, I never loved anyone. Because I didn't begin to understand loving until you. And there has been no one since. And there will never be anybody to love in the same way again. I truly believe that. Everything that we share together, everything that we explore, hope for, search together for, I really think it only happens once because it's too intense and too wonderful to bear again.
Well, fortunately for us, once is forever.
I hope that's true.
What are you trying to say, Jill?
It's about last summer, when you'd gone back to Delia. And I believed it was finally over for us, and that we'd never be together again.
Yeah, that was not a very happy time for us, was it?
It was grim. I thought I knew all there was to know about loneliness. I was wrong. And I was so grateful for the work involved in Seneca's trial. It gave me something to do that had no association with you.
I had mixed feelings about that.
Yeah.
God, I hated seeing the two of you together.
Well, he was one of the worst clients that I have ever encountered. But he was alone, and so sure he had done the right thing, and simply at peace because he believed he was at peace with Nell. I liked him. I felt sorry for him.
I noticed.
He wanted the jail sentence. He wanted to be punished. But not for taking Nell off life support when he believed she was already dead already, but for all those years that were empty and frustrating for her. He even said that he wanted to lose his medical license, but he didn't. That was the one thing he had left, and so much a part of him that he couldn't imagine anybody taking it away from him. Only they did. I picked him up the morning he was released from jail. He asked me what the decision was, and I told him. And I knew exactly what he was feeling. Absolutely empty. And totally alone. So I offered him a few days at the beach house to think things through. And as much or as little of my company as he pleased.
Go on.
When I came back from the beach house, I realized that you'd left Delia. You asked me what happened between Seneca and me, and I told you that we were friends. And that was true. But we made love.
You lied to me.
No, it was true. We were friends. I didn't love him. I don't love him. It was friendship and compassion and loneliness.
Well, why didn't you tell me then?
I was afraid you wouldn't understand. You don't understand.
You're right. I don't. And there's something else I don't understand. If you have so little faith in my perception, why are you telling me all this now?
First, I want you to know that I never stopped loving you, not for a minute. And I didn't love him. I only wanted him to feel a little less alone.
Oh, you're just one of those girls who likes to sleep with her friends, that's all.
Oh, please don't do that.
Jill, I don't care why it happened. But I am kind of curious to know how long it went on.
It didn't. It began and ended at the beach house.
That's interesting. Oh, I remember that afternoon very well. I knew it was all over with Delia. And I wanted you, maybe more than I've ever wanted anything or anyone in my life. But you said no. You wouldn't let me live with you. You wouldn't stay with me. You wouldn't make love because, as you said so generously, so bravely, because of a possible scandal, the primary, my political career.
Yes.
It was because of Seneca.
No.
Yeah, well, he's very much in love with
It
you.
meant much more to him than it did to me.
That's why he won't back off. That explains it all. The directions, all those orders, the phone calls any time of the night or day. I mean, that's why he's so interested in our child.
The baby is what it's really all about.
Oh, my God.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming. You're back. This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Frustrated with leftover stains? Try Tide Stain Release. It gets out tough stains better than the leading in-wash powder booster.
Get out! Get out!
Get out!
See for yourself. Get out and take the challenge.
If your child was born with a serious birth defect, such as heart, lung, or brain damage, or spina bifida, you and your child may be entitled to a cash settlement and help with medical expenses, treatment, and care. Maternal use of prescription medications such as Paxil, Zoloft, Depakote, and Prozac during pregnancy may be linked to serious birth defects. If your child was born with a serious birth defect,
call 1-877-399-5799 now.
These are Ocean Spray sparkling juice drinks.
They have bubbles.
It's real fruit juice, crisp sparkling water, and no added sugar.
And they come in these really cool cans. You want one?
I'll wait a bit.
Refreshing.
It's the time for giving. The time to sum up all your feelings in one special gift for that special someone. So give them a gift they'll never forget. Give them the gift of livestock.
How did you know?
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
What kind of trouble?
I didn't believe it at first. I don't even know how it happened.
What happened? What are you talking about?
I'm pregnant. I'm sorry. You see, I didn't want to bother you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too.
See, Patty, I don't know what to do.
Well, it's a bad situation. I'll help you any way I can.
Help me any way that you can. Don't you realize that you are the father of the child that I am carrying? How could you look at me like that and not be involved?
Because I don't think I am involved.
I don't understand.
Look, first of all, I'm not even sure you're pregnant.
No, I am. Why don't you just call and check with the doctor?
Okay, even if you are pregnant, I very much doubt I'm the father.
No, you are. You're the only one. I haven't been with anyone else. Why would I lie to you?
Any number of reasons come to mind.
I wouldn't do it to break up you and Faith, and I wouldn't do it to get you to marry me. You see, this is a human life, Pat, and I couldn't use a baby like that.
That's very reassuring, Dee. Look, let me set you straight on something. Nothing is gonna break me and Faith up. I'm marrying her.
I never thought that you would be able to frighten me.
Yeah, well, what do you expect when you threaten me like that? Look, this isn't gonna work. You can just drop the whole act. I'm going back to the party.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what you do? You call up Dr. Wolf, and he'll tell you that I'm pregnant, and I conceived the night that we were in Boston. Just call him.
I don't think I'll do that.
No, you have to.
Look, even if Dr. Wolf confirms all of this, the fact remains that I wasn't the only man you were with in Boston.
Roger.
You were running away with him.
Patty, I didn't sleep with him.
Oh, Dee.
Patty, I haven't slept with him since last winter, since Frank found us. I swear to you, not once.
Yeah, all the fancy clothes he bought you and setting up the whole trip to Europe and meeting him over at his apartment all the time, that was just because he enjoyed your company.
I didn't make love to him. It's like we were friends.
Roger, gentleman and scholar. Come off it, Dee. What kind of idiot do you think I am?
All right. Why don't you call him?
He'll lie.
No, he won't lie. I've been putting him off for so long, he's angry at me. Just call him, he'll tell you.
So he wanted to be more than friends, only you wouldn't permit it. I see. How many versions of this story are there anyway?
I have one, and this is the truth. Even on the ship, I wouldn't make love to him.
That particular morning, you left home before anybody was up, and I didn't get to you until around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which means you were with Roger alone for 9 or 10 hours. Now, that ship was one of many places that you could have relaxed with him. And frankly, I'm sure you did.
You listen to me, Pat Ryan. You are the father of my child. And when it's born, you'll see Orion, and you'll never be able to deny that.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority. Relationships are disposable, and good medical